What's going on, guys? Let's talk a little Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin about to explode. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Let's have a real quick look back up to $1.30 trillion in market cap, 38 billion in 24-hour trading volume, back up to 65.9 right now, guys. 65.9. If we can close the week above 65, very, very bullish. We're going to have to stay on top of it. We're going to pay attention to it, guys. But let's get into the topic here, guys. So initially, the former CEO of Vanguard had initially, back in January, said that Vanguard was going to come nowhere near spot Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, that's what they said, nowhere near. He has now been replaced, right, by Mr. Ramji. He was the former executive over at BlackRock. He oversaw the filing of BlackRock's Bitcoin ETFs. He is now the CEO of Vanguard, and we're going to see what he has to say in a moment, guys. But really quick, on top of that, I just wanted to show you guys this here. If you'll bear with me. So, guys, we talked also in the live stream about we're now seeing pension funds in the US finally start to get into these spot Bitcoin ETFs. Do you know how big this is, guys? How big is this? Well, let's have a really, really quick look, guys. There is around $40 trillion in US pension funds right now in the US, guys. If only 10% of that pours into spot Bitcoin ETFs, we're looking at another $4 trillion into Bitcoin, which is going to make the price of altcoins go absolutely insane. I've been telling you guys for over a year that this market was going to go far higher. The asset class, the market cap is going to be so much higher than people were anticipating. Guys, this is just the beginning. So let's have a listen to what he has to say, the new CEO of Vanguard.
It's certainly been a record first half for us in bond ETF flows. But a lot of that was just investors getting back to rebalancing their portfolios from underweights that they had at the beginning of the year. And they're still doing some of that in their portfolios. But I think around equities, some of it has been the resurgence in things like the S&P. But I think underneath it is just investors realizing that in a portfolio, you need both. And there's no one exact moment to time the market, but it's how to get good balance in your portfolios. And that includes US equities, it includes fixed income, and it includes a whole range of things kind of well beyond that in international markets and in some of the things like active ETFs that you talked about as well.
And Salim, I'm really excited to get into fixed income ETFs with you, but we have to start with the Bitcoin filing. Of course, BlackRock really made waves and then some with that mid-June refiling for a spot Bitcoin ETF. And I think we've all learned a lot about surveillance sharing agreements in the past couple of weeks. I want to talk about the fact that it's a partnership with Coinbase. Why is Coinbase the right partner here?
Well, Katie, and you'll forgive me because I'm limited in what I can say because there is a live filing around it. And so let me try and answer your question with two broader answers, which is the first one is that the underlying technology that underpins Bitcoin and the blockchain technology is something we're incredibly excited about. And we're incredibly excited about it because it removes frictions, or at least has the promise of removing frictions across the ecosystem. And for us in the role that we play, which is all about how do you take out friction in the ecosystem, whether it's a custodian, whether it's trading and settlement times, I think the underpinnings are really, really powerful for us. So that really sparked our interest in this whole area a number of years ago. And the second thing is all about access. So nearly 20 years ago, we launched our gold ETFs. And the gold is held in custody in a vault, which is remote from us, but it's now easier to transact in gold using our gold ETFs. And we're applying that same philosophy to other new and emerging asset classes like Bitcoin, just as we did to gold 20 years ago, just as we did to bond 20.
They are applying the same philosophy to the Bitcoin ETFs that they did to the gold ETFs. And did you see what happened over the course of 8 years to the price of gold when the ETFs became active, guys? Insanity, guys. Bitcoin guys, we've been talking about it. Jesse and I have been talking about it on the channel. We may very well be in the beginning stages of the golden age for crypto, guys. People will look back over the next 8 to 10 years. People will look back and say, wow, imagine being in that early. That's what's going to happen, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you are in Bitcoin and crypto now, congratulations, guys. Hold strong. Be patient. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the join button to become a VIP member of the channel. Join the Patreon for Patreon-only content. We've got a really, really amazing gem that we're looking at over on the Patreon right now, guys. We've been talking about it. Guys, this one's going to be big. It's VC-backed. Just had a partnership with MasterCard. It hasn't even launched yet, guys. If you want to get in on these kinds of projects, join the Patreon for that, or click the join button down below. Follow me on X, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.